Alright, there we go. Okay. Hopefully I don't sound squeaky. Sometimes that happens when my mic has issues. Alright. I think I'm on the 30th. You ever play any of the Persona games, Hi Guy? 31st, okay. Alright, so pull up my notes. There. There. I actually don't need this paper anymore, because I rewrote notes for somewhere else. I have in front of me a paper with all the guys you can summon on it, so I can highlight as I make them, so I can keep track of who and I do and don't have easier. A paper where I'm keeping track of who I am currently involving myself with in social links, and then my phone has notes on it, so that as I play the game, I can kind of be like, okay, I meant to do this at this time. You're fine, don't worry. Okay, that's right. Go back to my room. And then I can go to sleep like a good boy. Well, yeah, I was just talking about the, I've got, like I said, I got all my notes in front of me for whenever I play this game. You gotta meet up with this guy on this, these are the days that you're supposed to meet up with this person in your thing, and got notes for today is a school day. There should be an event in the, so Tuesday, right? For Tuesday the 1st, in my notes it says, morning event, and then, I have, there's supposed to be a lesson today. I have it covered up in my notes, I can tap it and uncover it on my phone, but I have the answer for, if there's a question or whatever in the class. I try to answer the questions before I look at the actual answer. Be like, I think I know this one. If I really don't know it, I'm going to be like, no, I don't know it. Let me look at my answers. Yeah, I'm just no mood to be here. I just want to turn around and head back to bed. You might come down with that apathy syndrome. Then you wouldn't have to worry about anything. No, are you kidding me? Although, come to think of it, it doesn't sound too bad. Maybe I'll try it. Ah, are you serious? So this is the first day back from summer vacation. So yeah, so there's supposed to be an event in the day, which was the little thing out there. Quiet down, summer vacation's over. You're back in school now, so act accordingly. Okay, I was getting a little weirded out because this is new music. And there's a lady talking in it, which is, this is the first time I'm hearing this music. And some lady talking, it was throwing me off. I'm like, who the fuck's in my room with me? Now let's review. Nin. What do you call the phenomenon where an electrical resistance is zero? Superconductivity, absolute zero, or quantum Hall effect? It's not superconductive, because there's something superconductive. Yes, it uses more electricity. I don't know what this is, so it's probably this. Is your head still on vacation? No, I was wrong. I thought that superconductivity had resistances, though. I might be thinking in real life. Theoretically, superconductive would probably have no... Okay. I'm wrong. Haha! That's cool. But enthusiasm isn't very scientific. I lost interest in her before long. Alright, in the next section, I was incorrect. Oh, boo. Doesn't matter. I have all the social stats maxed out, so getting extra charm or academics and shit like that doesn't affect me that much. That's alright. You can hit me if you want. As long, if you've played this game and you know the story, that's the only thing I don't ask to be ruined. You can throw hints, you can throw suggestions, that kind of shit. As long as you're not like, hey, this is my favorite part of the story. This is what's going to happen next. I think you'll like it too. No, then I'll be like, come on. First time playing this game for me. Leave me alone. Oh, sometime after school, would you like to go out somewhere with me? Tuesday, sorry. Tuesday is Kenji's day. You go away, lady. I was just thinking it would be... Sorry. I'm fine. Excuse me. Yeah, I know. She's digging on me. But she is my Saturday person. He is Friday. Nope. Go away. I am busy. I'm going to be hanging out with some guy named Kenji today. Actually, I'm hoping I finish off his thing today. No, fat man, you are now relegated to Wednesdays. You took the place of somebody else. Sorry, I have plans. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, there we go. And you know what's funny is I've taken plenty of, well, some physics courses. I want to say plenty, but I have taken physics courses because for a while, until my wife passed away, I was actually studying to be a civil engineer. So I've taken plenty of physics courses, but doesn't always, certain things don't always stick. Like the superconductivity thing is not something I really think of too often anymore. All right, I actually want to go to the nurse's office and take a lesson in the tarot, apparently. I don't know what this does for me, but we'll do something, apparently. What brings the nurse's office? Ah, you've come for a supplementary lesson. You're quite a promising pupil. Perhaps this one may. Pay no mind to the mutterings of a kindly nurse. I feel I must ask. Do you have your own deck of tarot cards? Don't lie. I can smell them on you. It kind of is. So, this game, the best way to describe it is a social sim game mixed with an RPG. So there are a lot of stats and stuff that are, as it goes on, like I've played Persona 5 Royal, and the stats are more tied to your like social stuff than this game so far. But there are certain things that you can't do stat-wise if you don't have certain levels of, you know, your guts have to be this high to be able to talk to this person, and talking to this person enough gets you the ability to summon like the strongest character in this arcana kind of deal. I think you're plenty smart. A lot of people... Alright, so this is an argument my wife and I used to have all the time about smarts and intelligence. I think a lot of people are more intelligent than they give themselves credit for, and not as smart as they might think. Smarts is the ability to take whatever you've learned and apply it or have it at your hand. Right? So you can be incredibly smart. You can have a lot of book knowledge, a lot of just facts and trivia, and you apply it to your everyday life. Intelligence is the ability to gather that and to learn new things. Which is why, like, okay, so for instance, I try not to do a lot of drama stuff on here, but every now and then it helps because a lot of people come in here would know who Steve McRae is. He is very smart. I do not ever want to not give that to him. The man has the ability to take what he has picked up and use it. He has an incredible amount of smarts. He does not have an incredible amount of intelligence. Because he also, even though he can apply what he's learned, he can't learn new things. He can only learn the things that other people tell him. He doesn't have enough intelligence to go out there and read a book and pick up what that book has. So he has enough smarts to be able to use the smarts and intelligence of other people himself. So my wife used to say they were different, but my thing has always been smarts is the ability to use what you've read in a book in your everyday life, and intelligence is the ability to read the book and understand what the book is saying. Because you don't always have to understand what a book is saying to be able to use what's in there. You know, you can do inferences and all that kind of stuff, and that doesn't mean you understand what's being put out forth by that book. Like, I can read a philosophy book, right? And I have enough smarts due to the other things I've read here and there to be able to infer what that book might mean, but I honestly don't have enough intelligence where philosophy is concerned to actually understand it. Maybe that's a good way to put it. I don't have enough gathered knowledge to be able to say I have any intelligence really in philosophy. Philosophy is not my strong suit. Oh, stretched for a second there. Do you consult them regularly? If you own a deck and you don't use it, it's a shameful waste. Though, while we're on the subject, why not a detailed lesson on the use of the tarot? I warn you, it's a complicated subject, and will take some time. Do you want to hear it? Christ, this sounds like, what's it called? What movie was it? Starship Troopers. Tell me more. Very well, then your fate is sealed. Today we will examine the most common use of the tarot, reading one's fate. Or as it's more commonly known, fortune-telling. For now, let's keep to the simple one-card spread, where you draw and interpret a single card. It will suffice for learning the basic methods of the tarot. I love Starship Troopers. All of them were pretty good, but the first one was definitely, I think, conveyed the message the best that I feel they were trying to use. After that, they kind of got a little campy. Well, a little more campy, I should say, but they were all fun movies. The animated movies got interesting, too. I didn't watch too many of them, but those got interesting. Pardon. It will suffice for learning the basic methods of the tarot. Now, a quick word on the deck. For best results, you'll want to use all 78 cards. But for today's explanation, we'll limit ourselves to the 22 major arcana. The procedure for telling fortunes via the tarot goes like this. So, shuffle, cut, spread, and read. That means mixing them up, putting them in a pile, lining them up... I don't get... Okay, whatever. Lining up the drawn cards and examining them. When I say spread, I refer to how they will be presented. It is a concept I will come back to several times. I nearly forgot about the necessary preparation before handling the cards. Before one begins a tarot reading, one's mind must be calm. Christ, this guy talks too fucking long, and I picked the wrong voice for him when I first did him. So when I decided to go back and do the voices like that instead of just reading them, it fucking makes my throat tickle. Try to unify your consciousness while relaxing it at the same time. You must also keep in mind the goal of reading so as to avoid wishful thinking clouding the result. Once you're relaxed, we'll begin. This guy is a little weird. So, he is actually the school nurse. But every now and then, he'll take the place of one of your teachers if they're out sick. And instead of giving a lesson on, like, English or math or whatever class he's, like, taking the place of, he gives you a lesson on magic. So, like, I've learned about the Kabbalah, I've learned about nature magic, I've learned about alchemy. Also, none of these teachers really do their job. The only one that does is I think the English teacher. Like, she kind of sticks to it a little bit more, but she also gets upset at, like, oh, this is the curriculum that they suggest. I don't want to do that book. We're going to do this book instead, kind of deal. The worst, though, is your history teacher is a guy who's obsessed with samurai. And he'll be like, yeah, I don't want to talk about this. Let's get to the Edo period already. And he'll basically skip over huge sections of history just so he can talk about the stuff he wants to talk about. So yeah, none of your teachers are great. The teacher that teaches English was actually also one of your social links. I'll show you what those are in a second here. And she crushes on you, kind of deal. Like, she talks about how there's a student in her class, right? And, that she gives the name of the student, which you name yourself. Of course, it's your character. You get to put your name or whatever in there. And she gives your name, and it's like, oh, well, that's a little inappropriate. But so, there you go. But yeah, so this game was only available on the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation Portable that I know of. It might have been available on, like, PC and stuff eventually. But because I only know of it being available on PlayStation equipment, I named the guy Nintendo. So last name Tendo, first name Nin, because I think that's fucking hilarious. Place the cards face down on the table to hide the pictures. Then the client of the reading will shuffle or mix the cards. If you're reading your own fortune, then you perform the step yourself. The most common method is to spread them on the table, mixing them in a circular motion with your left hand. Fuck, this guy can talk. The left hand is the agent of the subconscious mind, you see. The left hand does what the right hand won't. Though if you're clumsy or lost a hand, or what have you, you can use either or both hands. It all depends. When the client is satisfied, make a single pile, which completes the shuffling phase. And by pile, I mean a neat, orderly stack. Now, on to cutting the deck. Split the stack you've made into 3 piles, each one roughly the same height. Normally, the client also performs the cut, but the fortune teller is free to perform this step as well. Just to let the spirit move you. It may be your own feelings, and it may be occult inspiration. Reorganize the 3 piles in the order of your choice and stack them into 1 pile again. My normal name for guys is, if there's enough space, is Aces McGee. For years and years, it's always been my RPG characters' names. It's been Ace or Aces with the last name of McGee, because I don't know why. I don't know where I picked it up. Probably read it in a book a long ass time ago, and it just stuck with me. Once this is complete, the reader should take the pile. Which, when my wife found out, she was very upset when she found out that was part of why I named the dog Ace. So my dog's name is Ace, and I told her it was because he's #1 top dog, right? No, it's because it's my fucking RPG name, and I thought that was kind of funny, too. You named your dog after the characters you play in your games? That's so stupid! So yeah, for ages she just told people it was because Ace is #1 top dog. Be very careful on this step. You must preserve the direction the cards originally faced. If the client is someone else, turn the piles so the cards face the same direction that they were facing. And now, it's finally time to draw a card. This is the spread phase. We're doing a 1-card spread, so turn over the top card and place it on the field to the side. And I'm just going to keep... In some methods, you specify which card from the top, but that's outside of this lecture. Motherfuck, just... The card on this field provides the answer to the client's question. Now at last, the reading phase. First, we must understand the card's meaning. What the card represents depends on fuck this. You do remember that much, yes? There are a few exceptions, but in general, a reverse card is negative and has a different meaning. Once you understand the drawn card's meaning, apply it to your question. Let inspiration rise to the surface of your mind and, well, form a story around it. I'll say it once more. Form a story around it. A story, I say! A story! Your story! Our... Excuse me, I went too far. Regardless, simply telling the client the card's meaning isn't considered a true reading. Using the clue derived from the card, the reader must use his inspiration to look into the client's future. It's important to converse with the client as well, to assist with your inspiration. Tarot is about both reading the cards and reading people. Should I be saving this for posterity? What's that? Each card's meaning? Didn't I hand out notes on that before? If you've lost them, I can't help you. Research that information on your own time. Well, I think that's enough of an explanation for today. Oh yes, one more thing. Always seal your inspiration after the fortune has been told. Say farewell to the other cards, for instance, or imagine cocooning yourself in a sleeping bag. If you don't seal your inspiration, it may draw unwanted attention. Whew. Talking so much at once is quite draining. Run along home now. Lecture is over. Fuck me, he spoke a lot. Yes, it was. It was a cold day in August. Even though now it's September. Which is why it was a cold day in August. Alright, let's go into the room, and I think I might be able to actually finish Kenji off. If so, I'll be able to start a new thing. Yes, I did. It kind of threw me for a loop because somebody started speaking, and I thought there was somebody else in my room at first because I wasn't familiar with the music. What you doing? Kenji seems like he wants to talk to you. Since I have Sati, will you meet with Kenji? I will. This is why I did this. Huh, you will? Cool, let's go somewhere then. But yeah. The microphone on my headset is not the best. I actually am using my camera mic, which is actually a really good mic. But the headset itself is actually really, really good. And so if I'm wearing it, it cuts out a lot of sound around me, but I forget that. So if I hear someone speaking that I don't recognize, I always think there's somebody else like walking behind me and talking to me suddenly. So it throws me off for a loop. Yes, complex flavor. Okay. Damn, that was good. This ramen is the bomb. There's no way I can leave the city, dude. Well, Miss Kano must be in Kyushu by now. She's probably getting ready for her wedding ceremony. Kenji seems to be lost in thought. What will I do? I will strike up conversation. I was going to steal his egg, but let's be nice. Well, my favorite TV show got canceled, which sucks, because I was really into it. It reminded me of... Kenji reflects on his past. Man, hanging out with you is never boring. But that being said, I want a girlfriend, dude. I'm actually playing this via my PS3. But I have to actually start looking to emulators too. There's some games that I want to play on my channel. I'm going to cheer you on. That I can't play. Like, I want to play some DS games and such, but I can't play them through my channel the way I do this, because I don't have a capture card for the 3DS. Like, I'd love to play the Mario and Luigi games on my channel. Yeah, dude, you'll be my wingman. Let's go pick some chicks up. Or pick up some chicks. Damn it. Got that bad. Got that bad words. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. Anyways, I've been thinking. When Emery left, I was really sad, but I'm not sure what I was sad about. Did I really love Emery, or did I just love the idea of being in a relationship with a teacher? I've been thinking about it and thinking about it. And I just don't know. Hey, dude, I actually know a teacher who's into kids about your age. What I do know is you're my friend. So, I can give you her name. Yeah, I'm your friend. Dude, sorry about that. I'm such an idiot. I'm so embarrassed. Here, man, take this. Alright, so what is he going to give me? Obtain the handmade choker. I made it for you, dude. I thought it would look good on you. You don't have much fashion sense, so I wanted to help you out. I mean, that's what best friends do, right? Just take it, man. Alright. I don't know, but it's a little weird that he gave me one. Alright, Kenji, you're done. Erase you from my notes. Alright, so right now it's just Tanaka at night on Tuesdays and Saturdays. I gotta find a new Tuesday guy. I don't know if Nintendo's into choking. They seem to do pretty well in the market, so... Alright, I can form CERT. Alright, let's figure out who next. I probably should get Yuko going. Where is she at, anyways? Oh, she's only located on Wednesdays and Saturdays? Alright, let's find somebody who's available on Tuesdays. Monday, Friday, Saturday. I might have to switch some people around. But yeah, I'm looking... Well, I gotta find somebody who's... What day is this? These guys. They are available on... After January 25th, he's available all... Well... That's a little ways away, so he can't do that on there. Kaz is available Monday, so if I do the Chariot, well, I wish I had a better, I gotta do it anyways. She's done. What day is she available? She's available Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I might switch her to Tuesday. Yeah, the Emperor Arcana, you can do any day of the week after January 25th. So I've got to just kind of look. Alright, so let me do this real quick. So right now, I am doing... He's done. The Emperor is available on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Let's see. Kaz, you are available when? Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. This is the hardest part about this game, is as I start things up, having to go through and go, oh, okay, this is available, and then, Bebe, you're when? Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Is, as I finish them up, usually I can find someone who fits in pretty well, but this is the Moon guy. He is available Monday through Saturday. Because I'd like to start... And then then I've got Sunday, which is the Striped Man, is Sundays. Alright. Because I want to start some of the other ones, like some of my teammate ones. Or like Yuko even. And she is available when? She is located... She's only available on Wednesday and Saturday. Alright, so... So I can do student council on Monday. That'll stay. Tuesdays can be the chariot now. After this week. So Tuesdays will be the track team. I can move. Bebe is Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. He can stay Friday. Stripe guy stays Saturday or Sunday. Chihiro can stay on there. We will move the moon to Thursday. So Nozomi will now be Thursdays. And that leaves Yuko available for Wednesday. There. All figured out. Waitress, give me 10 more eggs. Jesus. Doing this gets so goddamn confusing after a little while. Alright, but I have finished quite a few of these, actually, it feels like. For, what, 4 months, 5 months in? So about halfway into the game. Perfect timing. Hey. For what? What are we doing?
Ready for what?
I agree. What are you for what?
She wanted to go to school, so I said something to Mitsuru Senpai as a joke. But the chairman overheard and thought it was a good idea. So, as of tomorrow, she'll be a junior.
So she's a year above us? Because aren't we second years?
Seriously? He's down with that?
He said something about studying her behavior in a social environment.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, it's a great idea. Just look at how cute she is in that uniform.
Of course.
The camouflage Fuka-san has provided me with seems to be the appropriate size.
It looks very natural on you. No one will suspect a thing.
It's Ken.
Why does he want you to go to school? It's not like there's anything special about it.
So there's only one more teammate that I can think of that we need, because Persona Q has the guy in the red jacket as one of your teammates as well. So I guess that's going to be like the last one to join. So, got one more to go.
If I were to remain here on standby, it could delay our deployment. Therefore, I request to accompany our squad leader. Won't you going to school create more problems?
I like Aigis' character for so far.
Any necessary adjustments as problems arise.
I don't know. I've always liked the whole like robot learning to like participate in everyday life thing.
He said, I want to go to school too.
Oh, please let the dog go to school. Put him in a little fucking uniform too. That would be awesome.
Sorry, Korojo.
Aw.
You have to stay here.
That would have been the cutest goddamn thing ever. He already looks cute enough with angel wings. It would have been super cute to have the dog go to school with you. Alright. So let me see here. Social links. I've got how many maxed out now? 1, 2, I think 3 of them? 4 of them? Good, 4. Got a few of them going there. He's not going to take too long. What, 2 weeks? Bebe's getting there. Guess I'm going to be getting her going. The treasurer, she's moving. The track team is moving. So it's all moving. Getting somewhere. All right. Today is Tuesdays, which means that I can go actually hang out with Tanaka tonight. I maxed out all the social stats, so knowledge, all that kind of stuff, and the knowledge, the courage, and the charm is all maxed out now. So no more studying for me. I just gotta take care of whatever I want to at night now. Oh, it's you, Nin. Are you free at the moment? If so, I can teach you a valuable life lesson. Free of charge, of course. I thought you were going to hang out with me anymore since you said you talked to him. That you made up for the 40,000 yen already. My, you're enthusiastic. Before I enlighten you today, do you notice anything different about me? Sort of. Oh, then you can tell. Yeah, it's a wig. Right? I had my hair revitalized. Doesn't it look healthier now? Close enough. I'm afraid it's all part of the job. I have my fans to think of. At home, I'm completely the opposite. I dress like a slob and only shower once every 3 days. Damn, man. Let me give you an analogy. President Tanaka seems to be thinking. Vegetables, perfect! Imagine an organically grown cucumber that looks deformed. He is the host for basically a, what do they call them? The Home Shopping Network. He's like the host for a Home Shopping Network show. Compare that to a cucumber that looks perfect, but was grown using chemical fertilizers and pesticides. Which one do you think the supermarket would stock? The one that looks good. That's the simple truth. Awkward-shaped cucumbers are difficult to stack, so stores prefer nice, straight ones. Taste and safety are not really considered. Instead, they carry cucumbers that even mold won't eat. So why do consumers still buy these cucumbers when they know the truth? Simple. People trust what they see. Appearance matters most. That's why, as much as I hate spending money, I buy expensive ties to win people's trust. Wait, you remember what I just said? About me dressing like a slob and not showering every day? Don't tell anyone! I can't afford to have people start believing I'm ordinary. I only said it because it was you. You're the only one who knows. But yeah. Some places actually, this is stupid fact that I don't even remember where I picked up. They will grow cucumbers, and once they get to a certain size, they will put them in special containers to help them grow into the shape they want them to grow into. But that's very labor intensive. Yay, 3 more to go for him. Just a reminder, don't tell anyone if you break your promise. Well, I guess I can trust you. Run along now. Goodbye, President Tanaka. But yeah, he's got a show that you can watch on Sundays to order stuff from. I'm going to go to sleep since I don't need to study. I think Deca was telling me that Persona Portable has more nighttime things, but I think he's the only other nighttime one I have is Tanaka. Alright, Wednesday is Nozomi until next week. Well, actually, yeah, next week, because I see this must be Tartarus during the daytime. That's right. Currently, I detect no shadows in the vicinity. However, we must remain cautious at all times. Hey, I don't tell anyone you talk about your cucumber, don't worry. Just as long as you don't tell anyone I talk about putting my cucumber in weird objects so that I can grow whatever shape I want. Oh no, I guess we are juniors. I thought we were second years.
She just transferred here. Please, introduce yourself. My name is Aegis. I am pleased to meet you all.
This, by the way, Miss Toriyumi, that's the teacher I was telling you about that was hitting on me online.
Let's see. Anything else I should know? Humanoid tactical weapon. What on earth?
Yeah, Aegis is a specially developed robot that was developed to fight the shadows, which are like your enemies in this game.
Clearly that's a mistake.
As I go on, I'll be probably spending more time in Tartarus.
Believe everything you read.
As I finish more and more of the
You can sit right over there.
social links up. So I'll start freeing up days that I can go into Tartarus to do stuff.
Miss Toriumi, that spot's already taken. He's just playing hooky.
Which means he's not here. So it's free to be used, right?
But yeah, Miss Toriyumi's social link was kind of funny. Because she starts bitching about the other teachers to you, and then she talks about how she has a crush on one of the boys in her class.
Because I wish to always be by his side. I guess. Is there a problem?
Yeah, somehow she knows who we are, even though we don't know her, kind of deal.
My, aren't we just full of drama today? Do me a favor and save the antics for after school.
I haven't sat in a desk like that in ages. So usually the ones I had like little things on the side that you could stick your bags and stuff on. They were in my college classes. Old ass desks. From Akihiko. I have something important to take care of after school. I want you to come. I'll be waiting by the gate. Meet me there. God damn it! I'm supposed to be meeting up with the fat kid today. That does... Yeah, whatever. Pardon. There you are. Oh, he's going to talk for me.
Something I have to do. I want you to come with me.
All right. Because I don't have a choice.
You're getting on my nerves. The situation has changed. Sorry, but this time I'm not asking. What?
Huh.
This belongs to you. We have a new enemy. They're persona users like us.
I could imagine.
Yeah, so what?
My problem was that I've always been, you know, a big, tall guy, and then the desks I usually feel like super tiny, small to me. So I felt like I was swallowing my desk every time I'd sit down.
Ken Amata has joined our team. What the hell are you talking about? He has the potential, and Akutsuki-san is okay.
But yeah, sitting in those desks was always tiny, cramped spaces.
You've got to be kidding.
I'm just a little bit taller than that. I'm somewhere between, like, depending on where I walk in, I'm either 6'6" to, like, I walked into one place and told me I was 7'2". So I always joke around, depends on the 7-Eleven. But I'm about 6'6". I'm not exactly 6'6", but I'm close to.
You volunteered. I see.
So you know that pain too, of like finding like spaces, like sitting down on a fucking public bus. Let me eat my knees. This is awesome. Planes, same thing.
So you're the one leading the operations now, huh?
I am.
If you don't mind me asking, what exactly are you fighting for?
Donuts. For my own sake.
Is that so? Well, you do your thing, I'll do mine.
You do your thing then. Alright, so they know Ken somehow, which
Is my room still vacant?
was hinted at by Ken saying, oh, it's him. I wonder if the Miko girl they mentioned is Ken's sister then.
Greetings.
Thank you. Well, that's it. I can't, there's nothing I can do at night, and I don't feel like spending any money, so, let's go back to the room and sleep. Okay, well. Had a little tiny beetle thing climbing up me from outside the window. Yeah, and there's not. My condition's been freaking great because I haven't been doing anything at night, basically. All right, so Thursday is supposed to be the track team. Good morning. You may have already heard this on the news, but the number of incidents has increased compared to those during the last full moon. Really? I haven't heard it on the news because I don't watch the news in this game. Something must be done. I don't know the reason for the increase. We'll just have to remain alert at all times. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-dum-dum. Class is ended. Alright, well. Hey, Kaz, I'm going to hang out with you. Hey, bro, it's time for practice. You go on ahead. Okay. Yeah, I guess so. I'll catch up later. You do that. Alright, let's pull up Kaz's little thing here. Gekukan High School Practice Field. The track team is giving it everything they've got. The workout is tough, but fun. So fun that I stand on the sidelines. You don't see Kazushi. Ninkun, I just got a text message from Kaz. It's for you, but he didn't know your address. It says, come to Iwa Todai Station. What is he thinking? He skipped practice today, too. Do 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 do. 2 oh 1 2 4. There he is. He's sitting on the ground like a little guy. Hey, Nin, why are you running? Because I was worried. Or something, I don't know. Yuko's pissed off, huh? Since I missed practice? I should have told you before, but, the results. So he is supposed to be like the star of the track team, but something's wrong with his knee. And he's been running on it regardless, so there you go. Apparently my hamstring is getting ripped apart. Doctor said if I keep this up, I won't be able to walk anymore. He said I put too much strain on it during practice. How pathetic. Well, I just want to win. Let's see. I think, yes. Suck it up. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Every minute, every second is critical. I don't have time to waste. Promised to be the #1 athlete in Japan. Is it that important? Well, it isn't just about me. My nephew got into an accident and his leg got messed up. He can't walk right now, but if he goes through rehab, he might be able to recover. He says it hurts too much, though, so he doesn't want to do it. He's only 5. There are so many things he's never done. Huh, okay, so I made a deal with my nephew that, don't laugh, alright? If I become #1 in Japan, he'll go through rehab. So I have to win this meet to make it to nationals. What about your knee? I appreciate your concern, but I can't worry about that now. Sorry for all the trouble I've caused you, especially the depressing conversations. It's tough to keep it all inside. You were the only one I could talk to. Alright, so that puts us at what, rank 6? Yes. Almost done with it. So yeah, I have a thing with all the best answers too, to make sure I rank everyone up as quickly as possible. You can actually fuck up and make them not like you, I think, in this game. Or was it the other ones? I don't know. Alright. Level 6. Yuko seems to figure things out pretty quickly, so she might say something to you, but tell her to talk to me directly. I don't want to put you in the middle of this, Nin. Oh, that happens around here all the time. My house, for some reason, anytime the thunderstorm's close by, I haven't introduced myself, have I? I'm Shinjiro Irakagi. Don't worry, I got your back. There will be a full moon the day after tomorrow. I'm sure another shadow will appear, so please be ready. But yeah, both my dog and my daughter will come running into into my bedroom anytime that happens. Saturday is Tanaka, right? Yeah. What will you do? I'm going to go ahead and sleep earlier. Bum, 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 bum. So tomorrow's the full moon, which means that's when we have like a special shadow event. God's just making sure you're awake. I don't think he hates you. He's like, hey, hi guy, you awake? Oof. You remember? But this time will be tougher than the last. I heard. There's only 4 shadows left. Maybe they're getting nervous. Or maybe the next one is just insanely strong. Oops, haha, I shouldn't jinx it. Well, we can handle it. So it's what? January is when the last shadow is supposed to show up then? Alright, so today is Friday, so baby. Nope! I'm sorry. You can leave Hidetoshi. Hidetoshi. Blah, blah, blah. The name I couldn't say. Hidetoshi. Ow, just kidding. Ha, 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 ha. Hey, you going today? Nope. Dude, quit looking at my knee. I'm fine later. Go on. See you later. Okay, good. Oh, it's the one girl. Chidori, that's right.
How's your hand? I don't see anything. Not even a scar.
How bad was her cut then?
Quickly?
Hey, Junpei, what do you do to make yourself feel alive?
I eat lots of food and
Breathing, I guess. You know, I never really thought about it before. How about you, Chidori? Is that why you draw?
Maybe. But most of these are just scribbles. I don't understand myself very well.
what do I do to make myself feel alive? I like to laugh. What makes me feel the most alive is laughing and sharing food with others. Reaffirming connections with society and your connections with other people is what makes me feel
To
alive.
tell you the truth, there is one thing that makes me feel alive. When I get to play hero. In the darkest hour, unknown to all but a few, the chosen ones stand against the forces of evil. Our hero, Junpei, fights to protect the world from these terrifying monsters. Well, you get the idea. That's when I feel most alive. You're supposed to laugh.
So, do you fight all alone?
Hey, I was just kidding around.
You fight during a time that no one knows about, right?
Hmm.
So then, no one knows what you've been doing either. That means you'll never receive any recognition.
I think that's a good way to reaffirm yourself, to reaffirm life and all that, is
Got it.
spending time around somebody else and laughing and, you know, sharing food and
You
that kind of stuff, you know? I'm not big into, like, partying or anything like that. I've never have been. You know, I've never been the guy that goes out to clubs or anything like that. But I really enjoy,
okay? Don't tell anyone.
you know, every now and then just a bunch of people around, something to eat,
There's this special
lots of laughter,
person
kids running around, that kind of stuff.
Rabbit can defeat the monsters. That's what I meant by the chosen ones.
Oddly enough, I feel
They're fighting too. And ever since I
very alive around that time because it's a reminder that if something was to happen to me, there would be people that would recall me, I guess, if that's the proper term. Like, you know, I don't want people to miss me or whatever, but the idea that there would be people who would is reaffirming. You know, like, I don't know. Knowing that somebody's going to remember you
Sounds like fun.
is a great way to know that you're alive, I guess, if that makes sense to me.
Sounds like you're pretty strong.
And knowing that, you know, if something were to happen to them, I'd have their memory too. Their memory of, you know,
say that,
of our times together is
I mean,
reaffirming to their life.
things will just fall apart. Someone's got to be in charge, after all. Pretty tough being a leader.
My friends and I were always more the, not a fire pit, but just like a regular barbecue.
Junpei. I had fun too.
And games, board games, video games, that kind of stuff. And
You did?
just chilling out with family, laughing, kids playing games over the years.
I'll see you tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow, huh? All right.
Oh, well, Junpei's getting hit on by some girl. Class has ended. Fridays is the Bebe. That's right. Fridays is the kid that's out here. All right, Ninsama, what are you doing today? If you're bored, come to Zihomek. I will hang out with you. Accept the offer. But yeah, like I was telling you, the more you hang out with these people, and it doesn't mean you always will rank up their interaction with you every time, but the more experience creatures that you create in their personal arcana, like he is the Temperance Arcana. So if I create a monster that has a Temperance Arcana, they'll gain extra experience when you make them, and so they'll get levels, so they can be stronger than when you made them. I've come up with a great idea to show Japan's charm to my uncle. I will show him a kimono and make him understand the beauty of Nihon. Oh, I better open up his thing, though. Didn't even think about that. Where you at, buddy? There you are. Let's see. That's a good idea. Since you agreed, Ninsama, I have nothing to be afraid of. Yes, he's French. The kimono is a Japanese treasure. If I show it to my uncle, he will surely let me stay in Nihon. The design will be the mascot of the sweet shop. I thought of this design because Ninsama took me there. Aw, he's counting on me. Yeah, I just enjoy like, for me, all I really do is just hang out and play, regardless of how many people are or aren't here, or people aren't talking, are talking, I don't care. It's just my time to relax. If people come in and they want to chat, we can chat. If they don't, I usually just kind of talk about whatever I'm doing in the game anyways, so. I will hurry up and make the kimono. I will soar like the wind. I just like to relax when I'm online. I'll talk about just about anything, but I don't bring up certain topics on my own.
Where have you been?
Tomorrow's finally a day. I'll make sure you win no matter what. Okay. So Friday night, got nothing planned. I can go back to my room and sleep. And tomorrow is the next full moon. I don't know. I like these games. They're the first two Persona games apparently are very different. They're similar, but they're more in line with the series that they spawned off of, Shin Megami Tensei, which I haven't played. I just know from reading like general notes about the games. So full moon tonight. Yes, I know. We'll be fine. So, I don't know. Apparently the main difference is Shin Megami Tensei deals more with interactions with, like, the demons and such, which are basically your summons in this game. And this game is much more socially oriented, is what I read. So, return to the dorm and prepare myself. Sorry, Chihiro. Or Chihio, I keep missing out on you.
Man, she wasn't at the station today. Maybe I should check again. Yeah, on second thought, we better stay put. The operation's tonight. Now that I think about it, we're fighting to protect her too. Dude, that's so rocks. Maybe we really are like heroes. Yeah.
Nice way to psych you up, buddy. Oh, Chidori.
Huh?
So she's actually one of the villains in the game. The main characters don't know this, of course, because they haven't seen her with the other villains that have shown up. But
Tonight marks the 6th.
she is like one of the three villains. There's a guy who looks like Rock and Roll Jesus with a pistol, and then there's some kid in a green jacket, and then there's her.
Yes. It's near Polonia Mall. I think. You think? For some reason, I can't quite pinpoint its location. But I'm trying to narrow it down.
Is that its power?
It's so weird that she's inside her persona to do this. But it kind of makes sense because Futaba did the same thing. I think a Death Note game would be if they did it right, it would be really cool. But
I can't find him anywhere.
I think that the
His backpack isn't here, so I don't think he's
way to pull it off would be difficult. You know, you'd have to definitely do a big, huge
He knows
story branching stuff. You know, but that would be interesting.
sense him anywhere nearby. Should I take more time to look for him, just in case?
No, it's okay.
And they would have to change it up a little bit because
Just getting one of those moves. Anyway, we should focus.
you know, you don't want it to be about, what is it, light Light Megami or whatever his name was, you don't want it to be about them. You have to be like either a previous user of the book or something.
We can't afford to waste any more time. Let's go.
You know, because you don't want it to be the whole detective mystery and all. You know what I mean? But yeah, the graphics for this game really aren't too bad for it being a PlayStation 2 era game. Not that I remember.
Alright.
It actually looks pretty good for PS2. Alright. Let's see.
Detect anything? Only a fey presence. It seems so close, but why?
'Cause things.
All right, let's split up and search for it. There's no time to lose. Hurry. Wait! Please, give me a moment. This is my responsibility.
God, that picture they used for that, like, oh God face is just terrible.
Tell me, Lucia, what is this thing that deceives me? Hear the wind's answer in your ear. Touch the earth's answer with your fingertips. Taste the water's answer on your lips.
Hey, is she okay?
Don't break her concentration. Right beneath our feet, some kind of webbing?
Huh.
Perhaps it has something to do with the old power cables underground.
Ah, that would make sense.
Left there when the island's construction was completed.
I was thinking a spider, but power cables would make sense too.
Power cables? Yes, they run underground in many directions like a web.
And they're interfering with her ability?
Alright, hi guy man, have a good one.
Thank you, Igus. I understand now. Interference isn't the problem. The cables themselves have been possessed by the shadow.
We gotta fight Electro.
They what? So, it's underneath this whole area?
Interesting. Huh.
Now it all makes sense.
How are we supposed to beat something like that?
With your fists. Alright, oh, Junpei got himself beat up.
Can't believe how easy it was to sneak up on you. Are the others here just as oblivious?
Damn it. I can't use my power. This isn't funny. Chidori.
I want you to do something for me. I have new orders for you to give to your friends. Surely you have the capacity to communicate with them.
Me? Give orders?
If you do as I say, you won't be harmed. All you have to do is call off the mission. Easy, right? And not just the one tonight. All of them.
You want me to cancel the mission? You're not one of them, are you?
Quit wasting time.
Poor Junpei falls in love with a girl, has her break his heart, and try to betray his friends. That's terrible.
This is a problem. We have no means of attacking it.
What if we?
From previous battles, it said there was a shadow that
I said, what if we can find like a major point where it connects?
just like that one, this shadow must have its own body. Let me see if I can find
Yeah, like a hub where the power cables would go.
Even if we know where it is, we might not be able to get to it.
There may still be a way to reach the structure the buried cables feed into.
Okay. Boom, boom, boom.
I found it.
Good job.
It's close by, in this mall.
Yay, in the mall.
said the control panel is located beneath the club.
So I guess we gotta go in the club.
You should take a look.
That's good job, Yamagishi. All right. Once we're ready, we'll make our move.
Okay. All right. So let's take some. First off, let's see. Weak. Strong. Okay, nullifies that. That's what I'm looking for. Someone who nullifies electricity. Yes. Alright. Let's grab you. I will. And take you. And you're probably weak to electricity. I would like to take you because you're a hard hitter, but... Alright. There. Got a team. Alright, when we go in, are you ready? Let's go. Let me see if I can't check their equipment, see if I can't upgrade some of their equipment, because I've gotten a couple of things. Oh, nope. Fight right away.
It's the source.
Dude, that's cool looking.
It's connected to all those cables. So be careful you don't get shocked.
That's very cool looking. I like this monster. Reminds me a little bit of the electric cable Pokemon thing in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Twin Shot Tentafaru. A Kukaja. Alright, guys. Let's punch it a lot. Burfler. Fire. Sounds a little crazy though. Rawr. Oh god damn. Who do I have that can heal? Hopefully is not weak to electricity. Damn. Alright, well, we'll go with this. Charm D, Miria, Mabufu. Well, here, everyone. Alright. Okay. Yes, let's go.
Obey my command.
Rawr. Fire. That hurts. Alright, let's go ahead and hit it with a Bufala myself. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Alright, so I did 100 something. She does what? 40? Might be a little stronger than her. Shadow has...
A lot. Please be careful.
let us switch to somebody who nullifies electricity again. That was you. Rawr! I have to increase everyone's attack too again. An odd light, huh? Do 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 do. God, it's gonna take a little while to beat this thing though. Takes such little damage. Yes! All-out attack is pretty good. I'll take it. Alright. Switch back to... Who was it? Oh, she's strong against lightning? Cool. Posumude. Alright. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, you missed. Aw, you missed. He's emitting an odd light. Alright, just in case, let's switch back to Rajanaga, make it so that I can't be killed by a lightning attack somehow. Because if nothing else, I have to live. Rah! Giga Spark!
Mitsuru-senpai is unconscious. Apparently, it has to charge. Please be careful whenever you...
I
Chan still can't move.
don't think I have anything to help anyone with. Oh wait, do I have... I don't know if the... Alright, well let's go with Leon Sid anyways to just give everyone some health. Where's she at? Where's she? There she is. Alright, let's Patra spells panic, fear, and distress. Okay, well, that's okay. Everyone who's living gets a little health back regardless. Steelodine. Oh! Little boy. Don't die on me, pupper. Have some health. Have lots of health. How mean was that to strike a puppy? Mazianga! And let's heal you up.
Nice timing. Let's go.
How can he be that... I just healed a whole bunch of your health. How are you getting yourself hurt that bad, huh?
Nice timing. My turn.
Alright, I can now switch to Rajanaga. Protect myself for a little bit. Let's go ahead and increase everyone's attack again. Sonic Punch! This is a long fight. He's emitting an odd light. Somebody get a critical on him. You did it last time, Pupper. Do it again. Oh, never mind. Do-da-do-da-da.
The enemy is weak. Keep it up.
Attack reverted. Alright, I'm probably gonna lose somebody else in this attack, but that's okay. Not both of them. Just gonna keep beating on him now since he's kind of close actually to being dead compared to where he was. Aw, that was very nice of you, puppy. Rawr! Poor Mitsuru Senpai. I don't think I have anything to... like... I don't think I have any, Let's see. Do I have an item to get her up again? I don't think I do at the moment. I do not. Okay. Just being sure. Being thorough. Okay. Alright, shipment received. Estimated day of arrival is what? No idea. Probably the next day or two? So, cool. One of my pre-orders, the special edition of the Zenkaiger guys is supposed to be here in the next couple days. Pre-ordered it a couple months ago. I forgot they weren't doing any in July. So I had to wait for August to roll around for it to ship. Even though I was seeing the sets on some of the channels I follow online from Japan. Boom. It's okay. There we go. Win! I winded the battle. Holy hell, that's a good amount of experience. Up to level 37 now. Yay! Yay! Okay, cool.
Congratulations. I no longer sense its presence. Oh, and also, I think I found Junpei.
You did?
He's back at the dorm, but something seems strange. The chairman's there too, so he should be okay. But let's hurry back just in case.
Okay. Let's hurry on back. It seems they've...
They've completed their mission.
Oh, so we're at the top of the dorms. Okay.
You can tell?
Yes, through Medea's eyes.
Who's Medea?
Mia?
Probably her persona?
Friend,
Chidori.
that's not important. Why didn't you call off the mission? Is it worth your life? Dying is what people fear most.
Yeah, but to summon their personas, they have to actually face that fear every time by pulling the trigger of a gun against their head.
Well, I've never actually given anyone orders before. They wouldn't listen to me anyway. You see, I'm not really the one in charge.
So you were lying earlier. Why? I don't understand.
Because he wanted to impress you. He thought you were pretty and...
Hey, answer me this. Was it all just an act?
wanted to impress a girl he thought was pretty.
This meeting, wound, picture, were you just setting me up? Now that I think about it, that cut healed pretty quickly. I see how it is.
That was... Junpei? They're back already?
Chidori, stop!
So she had her own invoker.
No.
When did she?
Sorry, but we can't let you use this.
Medea!
Hmm.
I didn't sense her up until this very moment. This is my only power, and yet
Huh. She seemed
Fuka couldn't sense her.
more concerned about her persona
Presence.
than
Not
about
the slightest clue she was here.
fighting back, it seems like.
are you a member of the group that goes by the name Strega?
Interesting.
Questions for you. I'm not afraid of dying.
Chidori!
Medea!
Huh.
Clearly, she's emotionally unstable. We'll let her rest and save our questions for later.
Curious about this. Like, why is she... Huh. Curiouser and curiouser. Can now use attack fallen. Few victims for a while, but now a new adversary has emerged. You wonder what will happen. Decide to rest. Curious. Very curious about it. Alright, then we can hang out with the one guy today. Ooh, Snuff Souls. I want to buy that. So we'll buy whatever is available on Takanako's thing. Oh, never mind. There's an event. I'll ask you once.
Once more. Is Chidori your real name? What kind of organization is Strega? Are there others besides you three? Hey, wait, Junpei! You're not supposed to be here, remember?
Chidori!
Junpei! Sorry. He wouldn't stop bugging me about this place.
How are you feeling? Seems like you've calmed down.
She certainly has. In fact, she won't say a word. Maybe we should confiscate her sketchbook, too.
Okay, come on. What good would that do? That won't make her talk.
I'm not so sure about that. She was quite upset when we took her evoker. Speaking of which, where did you get that?
Curious.
Medea! Give it back to me! I want her back!
Hey, I told you not to bring that up, didn't I?
Then what am I supposed to do?
I don't know.
I'll have someone else try next time.
Yukari, call a nurse. We're done for today. I'll inform Yakutsuki-san of the difficulties we're having.
Why did you take it from me? Medea! Come on, Junpei.
I wonder,
Chidori, what happened to you?
does she need the persona to survive, maybe? Because it kind of seems like she's super weakened without it. Huh. Anyways, let's buy the item before we go hang out with one guy. Turn on TV. Tanaka. Yes. We're going to buy this. It has 5 snuff souls. Yes. Also, sorry folks, see you next Sunday. Same time, same channel. Same bat time, same bat channel. I'm surprised I can't put things up in my room. My room is very plain and boring looking. Do 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 do. Ba da 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 bum. I'm going to the shrine now. Gonna hang out with that guy who's dying. Burp, burp, burp. Naganaki Shrine. Monday is the Emperor, so we'll pull him up for tomorrow, so I'm ready to go with that. And then there. Naganaki Shrine. Hey, you. Akanari seems to be ill. Sorry. If you don't mind, please stay until I've recovered my breath. Would you like to talk to him for a while? Yes, we'll talk with him. Thank you. This will get us, what's rank 3? It's starting to settle down, I think. Thank you for coming. It's better when I'm not alone. Why do I have to face this alone? Other people don't have to deal with this sickness. I won't ever walk through a sunny field again because my legs and heart can't handle it. All that's left is to draw my sheets around me and count the beats of my heart until they stop forever. Why is this only happening to me? I don't know. Of course not. No one knows. I don't even know. I mean, I understand why I'm dying, but why am I dying? There isn't any meaning to life that I can't find, so perhaps I'm not missing all that much. I wish I could run away. But if my body was capable of that, I wouldn't be here anyways. No matter what I do, my body is there to remind me I'm going to die. And there's nothing I can do. Please don't leave just yet. When I'm alone, it feels like I could end at any second. Don't need to worry. Of course not. I can accept it. I'm feeling a little better, so thank you. All right. All right, rank 3. Only 7 more times to meet him. So we'll get him finished next month. Hey. All right. Can I walk the pupper tonight? Let's see. Arf. So I got you pleading lead. He seems to want to go for a walk. Let's walk the boy. Haven't walked him in a while. Hey, Chihiro. Oh, Ninsan. Well, what a coincidence. I mean, we ran out of soy sauce. Does he bite? I'm just a little scared of dogs ever since I was a little girl. I wasn't really hurt, but ever since... Well, he seems like a smart dog. Maybe I'll be okay this time. He just wants to go play. Don't worry. Yay, drew closer to her. Hey, buddy. He's such a good boy. Mana, mama, mana, mom. Hello, baby. Sorry, I'm busy. Okay. I am tired. I will go to sleep. Alright, and then today we'll hang out with the student council. They're almost done with that one. Hey, Yukari. Morning. It doesn't seem like Chidori is going to talk, does it? Junpei is really worried about her. Wonder what happened. I don't know. Well, it makes me worry. I'm hungry. Why wait? Eat a Snickers anyways. Talking to myself. Something I do too much. Do. Class is ended. Alright, we're going to go to the student council room. Student council room. Since you have Rajanaga, we'll get closer to this guy. Cool. I want to attend student council. Gakukan High School Student Council Room. Chihiro is the only one here. Nin-san, today's meeting was cancelled. What happened to Hidetoshi-san? What do you mean? Just now, a teacher called him to the office. The teacher seemed really upset. Decided to go to the office. Don't be so stubborn. Just put his name on the list. There's someone yelling inside the office. Ninkun was chosen by the president to be student council. He's very responsible. That's why I don't consider him a suspect. You're a teacher and Hidetoshi talking. There are witnesses who saw him wandering the streets at midnight. Thought you hated students who didn't follow the rules. I don't doubt that there were witnesses, but I believe in Ninkun, so I'm not adding him to the list of suspects. I thought you were smarter than that, Hidetoshi. Forget about our deal. If you'll excuse me, then. You were listening? Looks uncomfortable. It wasn't me. I know, you don't have to tell me. That teacher thinks it was you. Did he really pass his certification exam? Don't worry, Ninkun. Even if the whole school turns on me, I won't sell you out. Yay, we're closer to him. Ooh, we got 2 more ranks to go with him. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when creating the emperor, our son. Fuck, I can't speak. Bum, 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 bum. I won't sell you out. Not bad, huh? See ya, Ninkun. Do, do, do. Do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. My day was pretty good. How was your day? This Fuka. Hospital won't be back till later. From what I hear, the girl Chidori won't say anything. Maybe we should wait to go to charge until things are under control. Okay, well, let's go to bed. After we save. Did that on purpose. Yeah, I'm going to say that. I hit save on purpose. Alright, what will I do? I'm going to go back to my dorm. And I'm going to sleep. After I ignore this phone call. You got a minute? Sorry, I'm busy. I'm seeing you tomorrow anyways. Man, it's amazing to be this popular. Sorry, I'm busy. What will I do? I'm going to go to sleep. Going to sleep is what I did. Condition improved because I rested. Oh, cool. I rested. Let's see. Unless you're Kaz. No, sorry, baby. You're Friday. It's only Tuesday. You're my Friday persona thing. Maybe I should, but I'm not going to. Do 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 do.
So, Yamagishi, do you sense anything?
No. Of course not. Ah, we just changed her dress and gave her the same hairstyle. Blowing in the wind somehow.
Speak, you're only hurting yourself. We aren't keeping you here because we hate you. We just want to avoid unnecessary confrontation.
How's Chidori? Again, what's your obsession, Junpei?
Did she say anything?
Hmm.
Can I just talk to her?
Iori, it seems like you're letting your emotions get the best of you. Is everything okay?
He's got a crush on the girl.
Well, not exactly. I know she attacked me, but I can't stop thinking about her.
Junpei-kun.
Hmm.
You okay? I'm glad they let you keep your sketchbook. You really do like to draw, huh? Chidori,
Again?
why are you bleeding?
She does it to herself. No, I thought I'd removed all the sharp objects in here.
Huh. So she does that so she can...
Apparently, we can't leave her unattended for even one moment. Fortunately, she heals at an astounding rate. Let go of me.
Then, at the station, you did that to yourself?
I never asked for your help. You were the one who misunderstood.
Well, I want you to stop. You can't be doing that. It's not right. And I won't let you.
The doctor will be here soon. You
Huh.
All right, let's go, Junpei-kun.
Interesting.
So, you seem to have found your voice.
She's probably going to ignore them now. I wonder... Classes ended for today. Tuesday, I said, is the track team now. Sup, Nin? You going to practice today? I am. Let's go to practice. But, let's go. Alright. So, rank 7. Unless we have to get closer to him. Gekko-kan, give me everything I got. Workout is tough, but fun. Doesn't Kazushi seem slower lately? Yeah, he's not trying as hard as he usually does. You think he'll make it to nationals like that? If you guys have nothing better to do, then why don't you give me a hand with the laundry? The only thing they're good at is kicking up dirt. Kaz, the coach wants to see you in the office. Alright, I'll be right there. Nin-kun, never mind. Leave and go back to the dorm. 2, 1, 4. Near the main gates. Hey, Nin! Wait up! The coach just called me to the office to tell me he's worried about me. I'm not accusing you of telling him, but damn, what should I do? I think he knows. Well, how's your knee? It's sore, but I made it through practice today. He said I'd have to quit the team if I'm hurt, but I told him I'm not. I've already missed 3 days. Now I have to work even harder. Otherwise, I won't be able to keep my promise to my nephew. You need to toughen up. You're right. I have to stop making excuses. It takes guts to win. I decided that I'll take my chances for my nephew's sake. Even if I permanently damage my knee. If that happens, then I want you to be the next captain. Stronger. Stronger! We must have stronger! Sorry. Don't know why that amuses me. Oh, I feel better. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Chariot Arcana. Almost there with him. Power to create persona of the rank Chariot Arcana has grown. Rank 7. Yay! 7! It's a pressing topic, huh? That's just the worst case scenario, though, okay? I'll keep my promise and win at the regional meet as well as nationals. Then I'll give my knee a rest. But for now, I'll do whatever it takes. Alright, so we'll go hang out with Devilman tonight. What's up? Bye! I'm probably going to spend a lot of time in Tartarus the next time I go in. Because I got to get a lot of money to do a lot of stuff. Because I want to buy a bunch of costumes and stuff like that. All the swimsuits and all that. Oh, not there. Tanaka. Oh, it's you. Are free at the moment, so I can teach you a valuable life lesson. Would you like to talk to him? Yes, talk to him. My, you're enthusiastic. I'm used to being accosted by people, but recently I had an interesting encounter. It was with a young man not much older than you. Guess what he said? He said, "Thank you." Oh, really? I don't mean to sound like a prick, but I could care less what our customers think. After all, we don't even sell real products. But then he told me he quit his part-time job and was going to study to become a public prosecutor. He wants to punish businessmen like me for bending the rules. He said I was an example of a negative role model, as if. Maybe I'm overreacting, but what if he does become a public prosecutor and puts me behind bars? Lord knows what they would do to me in prison. I got a cute tush. Would you still come visit me if I was in the slammer? Rank 8, I think. Alright. Dun, 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 dun. I want that shareholders to know about this. Apparently kids these days aren't even as naive as I thought. He left. He left us. No, Tanaka, give us more wisdom. Hey, look, package. Got the snuff souls. What will I do? I'm going to sleep. And then, tomorrow we'll meet up with Yuko. We're going to start Yuko's thing tomorrow. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. Sup, Nin? Sorry I haven't been around. But you know, I can't just leave her alone. Don't ask me why. Good luck. Yeah, thanks, man. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Dun dun dun. If you're Yuko, sure, but you're not Yuko. Ooh, that breeze feels good. Probably go out and grill a little bit later tonight. Make some grilled sausages for dinner. I'm not going to go to the student council room. He's not important enough. Instead, we're going to go find Fuka. Let's go find Fuka. By the water fountain. Alright, well, no. Ah, Fuka. There you are. Hey, Ninkun. I was wondering what I should do since there's no practice today. Yeah, let's go ahead and accept the offer. Great, let's go have some fun. We're at the Wild Duck Burger, okay. I'm mentally exhausted. What happened? Well, nothing major. Maybe I exaggerated a bit. But seriously, I have been feeling kind of down lately. Mr. Ikoda asked to speak with me. He wanted to know why I turned in a blank quiz. He asked me, "Don't you have any motivation?" I answered honestly. I said, "Not really." Oh, I gotta get a strength persona now. Then he got pissed off. He even yelled at me about the length of my skirt. Who cares about classic literature anyway? Besides, I didn't do anything wrong. Right, Ninkun? I agree. Exactly. He doesn't realize we're only teenagers. Now it's time to enjoy life. Who cares about stories by a bunch of dead guys? Maybe I should be a science major. Then I wouldn't have to take classic lit. Wait, then I'd have to take physics. I'm going to write down something on the quizzes from now on. I don't want him to reprimand me again. My reputation as an intellectual will be ruined. That's true. That was a joke. You're supposed to play along. I didn't mean to trick you. Is my nose getting longer? You're so gullible. You shouldn't believe everything people say. Mr. Ikoda asked me to write a 3-page essay reflecting on my performance in his class. 3 pages? Is it serious? What does he expect me to say? But I guess I have no choice. If I want to graduate, otherwise I'll have to repeat his class. On YouTube, or I'm getting ahead of myself. See, Yuko has taken a liking to it. Your relationship is a little stronger now. Yay! We got a voice in our head. I am thou, thou and I. Da ba strength. Blah 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 blah. Strength. Do I have anyone in the strength arcana available? Ah, I actually have quite a few. Okay, cool. Think of me as a member of the team. However, you're still just casual acquaintances. Bye bye. Alright, so normally Thursday would be Nozomi, but my notes say tomorrow we're going into Tartarus. It's time to do some grinding! Hey, how long have you been holding up Story Girl? About 4 days. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we will go ahead and go back to our room. We'll sleep. Tomorrow is the day. Sleep. I'm getting kind of hungry. Oh, man. Yay, I rested. I feel better. So actually I can hang out with Nozomi. That's right, because the stuff is at night. Japanese culture plays an important role at the dinner table. Etiquette demands that we say a specific phrase both before we eat and after. I actually know this one. What do we say after we eat? Junpei, you should know this. I think I know this one. It was before I know. Before the one I know. It's, I think it's Gochisao-sama? Yes! And the other one is Ikidakimasu or something like that. I get that from the books. The books I've been reading help me out with that one. No, Kaz, we're not hanging out. Haven't decided yet. Today, we're actually going to go hang out with Moon Boy after this event.
Yo, Chitterita.
Don't call me that.
Come on, cheer up. I brought you a new sketchbook. Thought your old one might be getting full.
It wasn't necessary, Junpei.
No, it wasn't, but
You said my name. I was worried I'd never hear that again.
Any luck?
She finally started talking, but nothing useful yet.
Well, that's a start. So, why are you here?
oh no.
Chidori, what's wrong?
Oh, her persona's trying to kill her.
A persona!
Chidori!
Relax, it happens.
Huh?
They're not like us. They can't fully control their personas. That's why they need to take suppressants to keep their personas from killing them.
Suppressants. You know about Strega?
You'd be surprised what you can learn on the streets. I'll give the doc the right pills. The rest is up to you.
Shinji, wait. Hey!
Huh.
Junpei.
Oh, thank God. I thought you might be.
Why do you look so scared? Death is nothing to be afraid of.
Doesn't mean that you want it to happen.
What are you saying?
Dying just means you don't wake up anymore. That's all.
What? You don't really mean that, do you?
In some ways, she's right, though.
I don't want you to die, Chidori.
It's everyone else who wakes up afterwards that has to live with your death.
Just because you're not afraid doesn't mean no one else is. Did you ever think about how I might feel?
Junpei.
Look who's talking.
Hmm. So he's fallen for Chidori. Okay. Like falling hard too.
Hey, wait! Shinji! What the hell's going on? Why did you have those pills? I've heard about those. They're taken to suppress a persona when the user can't control it. But the side effects... You're not taking them, are you?
Hmm.
Answer me!
What are the side effects?
I don't owe you anything.
The same as always.
Save it. I've heard it all before. You think I'm wasting my power, but you're just too thick-headed. I'm tired of your damn preaching.
Damn.
Don't you get it? You know the reason. 10 years ago, my sister, the fire.
So
I wasn't strong.
Miho is his sister?
They held me. That's why I try so hard. We promised, remember? To become strong enough to do what we think is right. So why the drugs? Why didn't you come talk to me?
I'm back in the fight now, so let it go.
Hmm. Curious.
And the side effects?
There's something I need to take care of. It's something only I can do.
Okay.
Like what?
Listen, don't worry about me. Just do what you think is right.
Oh, curious. Very curious about what's going on with him. Class is ended for today. Guess what? We're going to go to Polonia and hang out with the Sandwich King guy. Yes, please. Hey, Lono. How you doing? Where is the Gourmet King? There. There we go. Some of the storylines in this game are getting kind of interesting. Like like Chidori is, like Junpei is crushing on Chidori, who's one of the evil characters in the game from Strega. She's in it, like, I don't know. It's interesting. I keep getting caught up in the story when I'm supposed to be like entertaining people. All right, this guy though, I don't know how far I am with him. I think I'm rank 7 now with him. Damn. They won't let you get more till next month? And they didn't give you enough for this full month? Is what it sounds like then. And don't freak out. And soon all of humanity will be wiped off the face of the planet. Oh, okay. Would, I don't know if it would help, but have you tried, like, you know how sometimes you can get that medication that helps, if it's, like, real painful, that you would, like, give babies that are teething that helps to numb the gums and such? Would that help you out at all? I mean, I'm not sure how well that would work. Like, the what is it called? I don't remember. I remember one time I had it on my tongue. Fucking couldn't even feel my tongue, though. The Paradise people have wings and perfect figures, and they smell like flowers. Yeah, it's benzocaine. It doesn't help. Okay. That sucks. What about, I know sometimes, like, when I have, so, every now and then, I have to get a new one refilled, but every now and then, as I'm getting older, oh, your whole tongue, damn. Yeah, what I'm thinking of wouldn't help. But as I've been aging, apparently the way that they used to do fillings when we were kids, sometimes your fillings will just fall out of your fucking tooth. And I've had that happen with 3 of my teeth so far. And usually I have to, I drink like warm tea or something, like a warm mint tea, which helps with like easing the nerve endings that sometimes get poked. But with it being your tongue, that probably wouldn't help too much. Just do scripture and the products for about, holy shit. I'm not paying for that. Do you have an idea what you're saying? I only want to share eternal happiness with you because I care about your soul. We'll apologize to God for you. Damn. Okay then, weird. Yeah, if it's the whole tongue, warm things probably wouldn't help with that either, because it doesn't sound like it's a nerve issue then. Oh, cool. Let's go to Tartarus. Time to do some grinding. Before I do that, can we go for the time being? Okay, we should be able to accomplish that within the next few months. Guard down to the very end. Before I do that, though, apparently there's a new recording available, so let's go check that out, and then we'll do the, then we'll do Tartarus. Alright, go here. Well, yeah, anytime you have a pain in your mouth, though, it's difficult to deal with. Watch a recording. The first time I had a filling fall out of my tooth, I didn't realize what had happened. Yeah, it's not going to do too much, but it doesn't hurt to try at least, right? You never know what could happen. But yeah, stuff in your mouth just sucks. Like, I honestly thought I had an infection in my mouth because the pain was just my whole jaw. Because I had hit one of the nerves in my tooth apparently without realizing it, with like a little bit of food or something got in the hole and rested on the nerve. Oh, I ended up having to pay a huge fucking hospital bill because I went to the hospital to get myself checked out, thinking I had some kind of jaw infection. Then the doctor was like, your blood pressure's really high. He had pulled out all, like, I have a phobia of needles, and he had pulled out all these needles. I was in a lot of pain, and my blood pressure actually naturally runs a little high. So I'm in pain, I see things that scare me, and my blood pressure's already kind of high to begin with, always has been. He's like, your blood pressure's running really high. We're going to have to prescribe some blood pressure medication for you. I'm like, I was like, what? I was like, put away the needles if I don't need them. And give me something that'll, like, just deal with the pain a little bit and come back and check in a half hour. Sure enough, half hour later, he's like, it's still a little high, but looking at your notes, it seems to be actually normal for you. Yeah, I know. It was the fucking pain and the needles and the... Yeah. He's got a kind of cool coffee table.
Try testing yourself by speaking as if you're asking a female friend or coworker to your favorite store. The two most important things are to smile and have a good sense of humor. Hey there. What great timing to see you here. Good one. I'm going to the beef bowl place. Wanna come with? Humor. You know, the beef bowl place. Oh, hey, maybe we could meet up there.
I don't blame you. I'd get mad after telling that kind of joke, too.
That's it. Screw this.
Actually, I wouldn't. I would probably tell that kind of joke and laugh. Oh, God, that was fucking wonderful. Maybe we could meet up there. Okay, just making sure I didn't miss any. That was... Oh. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Stupid joke. Beautiful, stupid joke. Do do. Do da da do da do. Put you in a trance. Alright, let's go find Fuka and we'll go to Tartarus now. How can I help you? Let's go to Tartarus tonight. Okay, I'll tell the others. Staying in Tartarus for a minute. See you there. Yay! Alright, let's go talk to Elizabeth and see what their requests are. How may I help you today? Check requests. Accept requests. I already have the special guy, the hand. Find a beautiful tile. I've heard there's a small square tiles in your world with peacocks on them. I'd like to see one if possible. Alright, so that's not that. Retrieve 5 Empress mirrors. Defeat Hakuromushis in the 4th block. Taiza, they are surrounded by a red glow. Retrieve 3 gold handguards. Retrieve the old document number 6. Bring me Mikazuki Munechika. Alright, and that's available on what floor again? 118. All that? Okay, well. Bring me a fruit knife. And bring me oil. Alright, well. Let's do the enemy quests first. And then we'll do the item thing too. We can get that done quick enough. Alright. How may I help you? I'm gonna leave. Okay. Let's see. Who do I want to start my group off with? Let's take... Well, you know what? Ken, we'll bring you in. We'll see how you work. We'll do Ken. We'll do the dog. And we'll do you. Alright. Let's start with these guys. And start at floor 110. Okay, so he's got a spear. Let me check on your equipment here. I don't think I have a better spear for you yet. Yeah, nothing yet. Do I have better armor for you? Shirt of Chivalry. That's a start. Soccer shoes. I'm putting dragon boots on myself. Let's give you some combat boots. Instead of a wristband, let's give you a guard enhance. Wait, you want me to wear the... Yeah. Haha. Alright. Before I forget, let me go ahead and equip some stuff to myself. Always give myself the best stuff. Because I'm that kind of asshole. The Dark Slayer. Dual sword used for assassinations. Wanamaru. No, I think I'll stick with a Rondite for now. Actually, I might give myself a bow and arrow. We'll see. Alright, do we have any new weapons for you? I know I don't have any armor for you. Nope, no weapon. And I know I have a weapon for you that might be better than what you have. I feel good. First, heavy axe is 147. Bus stop sign is 100. Screw that. You got a better thing. Shirt of Chivalry. And you can have the magic sandals. And your equipment. For now, we'll do that. Ha ha ha! Okay. Perfect. Let's go and equip myself with the bow and arrow, though. That way, I can do some better sniping stuff. Alright. So we're after money and equipment and stuff like that. I want to get plenty of money. Plenty money. So we might be grinding it out for a little while. Alright, let's start with this. These guys are weak to, like, common stuff, but... Right? Yeah. To Hama skills. Okay, and then all fly fire. We'll start with this, see how we do. Damn! I will. See if you guys can take this guy out. Oh, that's a cool looking persona. It's like a saw blade. So weird to see that kid with a giant ass fucking spear. Yay! Good job, puppy. You got some level. You got a level. You got some level. You got some level, pup. Alright, these guys were weak to ice. No, not flea. Son of a bitch. Went one too far. I meant to go to ice, but okay. Okay. Let's try this again. This time without running away. You don't have ice. You don't have ice. I know I have somebody with ice, don't I? Yeah. One. Aw. Almost killed it in one hit. Not bad, thanks. Let's do that. Alright, I'm just going to be running around in here for a while. Let me pull up my list of personas so I can work on that after I get some money and all that kind of stuff. Don't need Legion. I'll take the wands over everything else, so if I can get those, that's great. Okay. As long as I don't get a drop on me, I'm good with this.
There are 2 enemies.
Oh shit. That did like no damage. Damn! Nice axe. Oh. Oh. Such a weird looking and cool persona at the same time. I'm feared. Coward. Coward.
Hang on. Fear is only temporary.
I know it is. That's why me and Kuro stayed behind. Because we're good boys. We're the best boys. Okay. Oh, my back. That felt good, though. Well, don't need that, but we'll take the item. The Dekaja gem. Shoot. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit them all with Mabufu. I will check this out. It's such a creepy thing to see a kid shoot himself. It really is. That's so damn creepy. Okay, his persona looks weird, but... Ha! Wow. Aren't you a Mr. Tool cool guy? Adios, asshole. I'm like the Terminator. I say one-liners. Alright. Continuing on. Alright. Got him in the face. Got him in the face. These guys were weak to wind. That much I do know. Who do I have that has wind? Looking for guru skills. There we go. Let's see. Do I have a Magaru? Magarula, even. Good. Rawr, I'm a dragon! Yes, I agree, Kuromaru. I shouldn't say Rawr, I'm a dragon every time I summon it. That's what I think every time he's like, Rawr, I'm a dragon! I want the coins. If I can get the coins, that'd be perfect. Maybe this one? No. Yay, level 38. Damn, getting up there. It's not the levels I need, it's the money. Alright, so we need to Garula one of them so he doesn't get back up. Rawr! And we'll fucking take him out in one hit. Brah! These guys are so... I like how that enemy looks in the green cloak. Looks like it's got a wall sconce in its stomach. I'm glad you think so, Ken. Ha! He's got a band-aid on his knee, I just noticed. That's great. That is a great touch to that costume. Alright, these guys are weak to ice. And that would be... Who was that had ice? Oh, it is this thing. See if we can get them all. Ganga, that's the name.
The enemy is down. Now's your chance.
Yes, attack.
What an easy win.
Thanks. Wands. So this one? Oh, Jacobton inside. Okay, whatever. We'll take him. It's not gonna hurt me. Ow, what the hell? There we go. Pinched myself. With my, where my keyboard rolls in and out of. Coming unobstructed. Alright, floor 118 is where we want to find the one item. We're looking for red shadows, all kinds of stuff. We're in block floor. What about this floor? The enemies are different too. I'll scan the floors above you. Please give me some time. Boink. Ooh. So you're weak to wind. And I have no idea about you guys, so let's go ahead and scan you. While that's happening, let's go ahead and switch to... Where's he at? It was... Where's... There, say Ryu. I know Ryu is dragon, so I don't know what say would mean. Number, maybe? Rah! I used the dragon. Rock dragon, dragon, rock the dragon. Oh, crazy. That was crazy. Anyways. Oh, well, I guess they're weak to fire. Dragon, dragon, rock the dragon. Dragon Ball Z. Ooh, Mothman I don't have, but the experience would be good too. Shit. Fuck. I would have taken the Mothman. Alright, what do we got here? We got a tank.
It's powerful, but we can attack first. Give me a sec.
Let's try wind. Because it's got yellow, so it might be electric? I don't know. Not wind.
Pierce attacks won't work.
Okay.
It's weak against electricity.
Oh. Fatal end. His horse has one leg. Anyways. Alright, so he's weak to electricity. So that means... Was it you? No. You.
Only one enemy left. Keep it up.
Alright. Do. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. He takes, like, no damage.
Here's our chance. Let's do it.
3 gold handguards. Empress mirrors. Okay. Yeah. Hit him again. I don't know if I want to fight the tanks all the time, but it's good to get a couple of battles in on them, see how we go. Probably not going to hurt him. That's what I figured. Do I have someone who has a stronger electric attack than her? I'm just reading the attacks real quick. Nope, okay. CO.
You found the enemy's weakness.
I know I did. Oh, god damn. Did I remember to save? Probably not. We'll see how far back it set me. Depending on how far back I'm set, I might wait and come back later, because I'm getting really hungry, actually. How far back did I set myself? So, my notes are set for the 10th, and the save is from the... 7th. Alright, well, it won't take long to catch up to that, but I think I'm going to go eat. I need to eat something today. So I'm going to turn off the system and head off to make some food. Alright guys, bye!